Hello, thank you for joining me for another review then. Today we've got a beer from Trappe Trappist Brewery in the Netherlands, and this is their Bockbier. This is coming in at 7% ABV, and it's saying this is the only Trappist Bock ale in the world. Now, I've had quite a few beers in the past from the Trappe. The Trappe Blonde used to be my go-to beer many years ago in the early 2000s. We used to have well, it was called the Belgian bar, but they had a lot of the Trappe beers in there as well. And I used to really enjoy the blonde ale. I've never reviewed it actually, so that might be something in the future. But yeah, so I thought I'd go ahead and give this a try. I've had it a little while now. It's got a best before the August then of 2024. I don't know how long a shelf life they give. I've just checked online, and there's lots of different vintages of this beer. Seems to be acceptable with some beers. Perhaps they just brew it once a year kind of deal. You've got the generic check-in, and you've got plenty of other years below. So I don't know what year this would actually fall in. I'm sure some will tell me in the chat, in the comments. But yeah, 7% then. So these guys are out of, let me try and pronounce this, that'd be interesting. Bikau and Scott. And Stott. Bikau and Stott. Rubbish. Brabant, Noord-Brabant in the Netherlands. I'm butchering the shit out of that. So it's a subsidiary of the Royal Swinkels family of brewers, apparently. So, but yeah, let's give it a try. Something different. It's a 330ml, and there's the crown for the brewery. I don't know if I've ever reviewed a beer from these guys before, which is bizarre. They do make some good beers. Plenty of smoke coming out on that. Look at that. There we go. It's for you, JD. So a bit of carbonation. There's a one finger at the top of the neck of the bottle, as you can see. The light's a bit crap, but it is what it is. So I'm going to pour this out fairly carefully because I've got a funny feeling. I don't know. It's not too bad. Yeah, it is a bit. So I've not had too many Bock beers over the years, to be honest with you, either. So I haven't really got anything to go by. So I'm just going to go with what flavours I'm getting and that kind of deal. Really, not against really any other beer, which is always quite interesting. There's a bit of sediment there, just running down the inside of the bottle. You can't even see that, even, can you? Lots of gunk, so can't see. Don't worry. Right. It's in that before. So a finger, well, just below a finger of just tanned off-white head, lightly tanned if you like. So it looks dark on camera, but it's actually, you're not really getting it. That's a bit more representation of colour. It's not, you're getting more reflection than colour, but there is a kind of a slight mahogany colour to it if you like. Deep caramel, deep amber, with the decent light behind it, that is. And there's a steady carbonation running up through the beer as well. Can see the bubbles through the light there. But yeah, on camera it looks pretty dark. So let's give this a little swirl and a sniff then and see what we get out of this. I might even have a Trappe glass somewhere. I should have used that, shouldn't I? Have I got one? I'm not going to pour it in it because it's dusty as hell. But yeah, I've got a glass. Oh well, never mind. So I have got hashtag proper glassware, but it does need a wash. Look at that, filthy. But yeah, nice looking glass. One of the very few branded glasses I've got from either the Netherlands or Belgium. So it is what it is. But yeah, lovely glassware that this brewery has. Used to always drink out of these glasses when I was down in the Belgian bar. Anyway, aroma. So it's got there's a slight kind of nutty edge to it, I'm getting. Almost like there's a slight kind of a bready thing going on. Brown bread, warm brown bread, slightly kind of just, yeah, nutty-esque. Just light, nothing crazy. Definitely getting a kind of a slight brown sugar edge caramelised brown sugar sweetness. Quite perfumey, aromatic. Slight hint of booze, 7%. Everything's all minimal, but just bits and bats, you know, just poking their head up. But yeah, smells nice. Give it a try. Cheers. It's actually a lot sweeter than I was expecting. Definitely getting that kind of brown sugar, cream brulee top kind of deal with it. Carbonation's there, fizzing a bit. Body wise, yeah, upper end of a medium. A little bit of alcohol, no burn or nothing. Just it's more of the upper end of a full. Well, it's fuller bodied and etc. than I was expecting. It's quite with that added sweetness as well. That brown bread element's still there. Slightly fluffy with that edge, but obviously a little bit kind of probably adding to the body a little bit. Not doughy as such, but yeah, do you know what I mean? It's a heavier beer. Apart from that, you're getting a little bit of dark fruits here and there, maybe a little bit of dates, raisins, that kind of thing. Slightly almost like vinous, like black grapes, that kind of thing. There's loads of things coming into play though. They're kind of overlapping each other, and you're picking out this, and then you're picking out that, and then this and that, and it's just kind of just evolving. I mean, this is not far out the fridge either, so these flavours will develop as well. It's only the time of year thing. If it would have been in the autumn or winter, this would have been out in the back room here, room temperature. But with it being quite warm at the moment, at the end of August, yeah, everything's just in the fridge. So this has been in the fridge for months as well. So. That all being said, a really tasty brew. Apparently the only Trappist Bock ale in the world. Excuse me. I mean, it's stating on Untapped this is a Bock single stroke to traditional. You know, I don't know the difference with them two things, but carbonation, if you drunk this quick, would definitely give you a bit of under burps and stuff like that. But it's not really a beer to be drunk quickly. It's one of them. I always find these beers, you sip and enjoy them, really enjoy them. You know, definitely I'd say more of a winter style ale. Personally, I'd drink this more in the winter time, or I'm not even sure what time of year these beers would come out, but I'd imagine it'd be in the cooler months of the year. But yeah, a really nice autumn beer. This would be cracking when it gets, you know, a lot more autumnal in the next couple of months for sure. And then over the winter it would be very satisfying as well. Slight alcohol edge there. Nothing too crazy, not a burn as such, but very kind of homely, warming. Yeah, an all-round wonderful beer. So I don't know if you've had this one before, but if you do see it about, it's definitely worth a try if you like the style of beer, of course. So it's Trappe Trappist Bockbier out of the Netherlands. Very nice indeed. Something different as well. Really just, you know, touching them taste buds that kind of get forgotten about in this day and age of kind of hazy beers, and you know, all these more modern takes on things, sours and impy stouts and crazy sours, and you know, there's so much out there. But sometimes have something really trad or something really out of your ordinary. See how your taste buds react. My taste buds are loving that. Anyway, let me know if you've had it before, or any of the beers that the Trappe do, because I know they do some great beers, and there's one or two I've not had before. but I've had quite a lot of them like reviewing and stuff like that back in the early to mid early 2000s. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Then you'll take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.